the wait is finally over. We're going to be able to watch The Chosen very, very soon. Now, I'm going to give you the update from what's actually happening here. I may actually go live later today as well, as Dallas Jenkins is supposed to be doing a live stream announcing a bunch of stuff today, but we're waiting on that. We're seeing what's happening. Okay, here's what's happening, because listen, it's not just the date that we can see The Chosen, but there's some crazy stuff happening. The legal issues obviously have been done with, and the arbitrator has made a decision on the legal issues between Angel Studios and The Chosen, but it's even crazier than I thought it was gonna be. At least that's how it seems right now that I'm looking at it. First things first, The Hollywood Reporter came out with this article right here, which is just from a few minutes ago, that talks about Dallas Jenkins and how he's about to announce the dates for streaming, okay? He gave them an exclusive kind of before going into a live stream that he's gonna do later today to announce it, okay? So he says the wait is finally over, as he talks about season 4 of The Chosen, going through all this different stuff. But the main thing that we want to look at here is, yes, we were right. The Chosen is going to be released on June 2nd, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you're waiting for season 4 of The Chosen, that is your time. That is the big moment when you're going to be able to watch it for the first time. Then for the next 4 weeks, on Sunday and Thursday, that is when The Chosen will show all the way through season 4. This is pretty massive, right? But this also begs the question, what exactly is going on between Angel Studios and The Chosen now? What was the decision that the arbitrator made? What is the consequences of these actions? Who won? Who lost? So this is actually massive. But really quick before we get to that, I want to let you know about the sponsor for today's video, which is Gospel Story Studios. This is an amazing company that's been working on a kids show called Bible Quest. Now, specifically, let's talk about the landscape of kids shows in the Christian realm right now. We've got places like Disney and Netflix and of course cable right now that are putting out shows that are at best questionable and at worst teaching downright false things that are anti-biblical. But Bible Quest is a biblical kids show that teaches them the foundations of Christianity alongside these amazing lessons that are taught through a biblical lens. It's really, really interesting. As far as I've checked it out so far, it looks like something that I would love to show my nieces and nephews and the kids at our church. So if you're interested and you want to check it out, what we're actually going to give you is the first episode absolutely for free. They've never offered this before, so this is just for you guys in my audience. The first episode completely for free in the pinned comment down below and in the description below this video. So go ahead and go check that out if you're interested in that, if you've got kids or grandkids, or you just want to see what's kind of going on with this whole Bible Quest thing. We'll keep an eye on it just like we do with all the other Christian media projects, and we'll let you know how it goes as we move forward into this project. On their website, you're also going to see ways which you can help them to create this show if you're interested in that. So make sure you go click those links down below, and let's get back to the video. Now, if I scroll up a little bit, you'll see here that the beginning of this article actually talks about how this will initially be on the Chosen app exclusively, which is what we've talked about when it comes to the legal drama overall. But this blew my mind even more so because I've been keeping an eye on everything all week, trying to see what's going on, trying to see if The Chosen was going to release something, trying to see if Angel was going to release something, seeing what's going on, right? Our hypothesis was that if Angel was like kind of the winner of this arbitration, that they would be able to immediately stream The Chosen right off the bat, but that they would probably keep the first 3 seasons and be able to still stream those and then pick up season 4 later, unless The Chosen wanted absolutely nothing to do with them, in which case maybe they wouldn't get season 4. We weren't really sure, but this is telling us that The Chosen is going to have exclusive rights to season 4, obviously getting into this, and they're the only ones that are going to be able to stream it at first, and then they'll sell the distribution later to places like, you know, the CW or Netflix or Disney or whatever else, right? But here's what just broke my brain overall. I've been keeping an eye on everything. I'll show you. So Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, The Chosen website, right? Then finally, we've been really talking about Angel and how they're going to interact with this. Let me just go to the Angel website real fast. We'll kind of look around here. You know what's interesting is there was a live stream with some of the Chosen actors that is no longer showing here anywhere. I don't see this anywhere. Really weird. It was actually supposed to go live tonight, I believe at 7 p.m. So I don't see that on the website anymore. In fact, if I look at the Our Shows section right here, if I zoom out a little bit, if I look at the Our Shows section of the site, you know what's not here anymore? is The Chosen at all, when it used to be the second one right here after Cabrini. And we've checked this basically daily, and I just watched it with my own eyes today disappear. In fact, if I type in the top of this, angel.com/The Chosen, okay, which would normally take you to watch The Chosen, it just takes you to the homepage of Angel Studios, which means that that page may have been completely deleted. And on top of that, the only trace of The Chosen is if I click the shop and I see The Chosen Gift Factory. That's the only trace of The Chosen that I see on Angel Studios at all, which is crazy, right? Like, I never ever expected that at all, that they would get rid of The Chosen entirely. And maybe that is a sentencing from part of the arbitration, or maybe this is something that they decided to do as a retaliation towards The Chosen. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I hope that Dallas gives us some more clarity. If he does go live later today, I will be there to add any commentary if I need to. But wow, this is a lot crazier than I thought it was going to be. And it definitely changes the landscape between Angel and The Chosen and all of that. They're definitely completely separate now, right? They have nothing to do with each other, at least as far as we can tell from the outside. I wonder if we're going to get any clarity from anybody, either Angel or Dallas or... All right, so I'm punching this in here now because Dallas just went live with his full explanation of what is actually going on here. It makes a lot of sense now once we watch this, what we're seeing on the Angel Studios website. So let's go ahead and listen to Dallas, and then we'll jump back into this.
We didn't come to the decision lightly, but it was our decision to terminate the contract and ask an arbitrator to rule on the termination. I want to make that clear. Number 3, no one was doing this for greed or spite or for more fame or to go Hollywood. Please, when it comes to our social media discourse, we must be better. And the mind reading, gossip, and accusations about motive must stop. Both Angel and The Chosen want this show to reach over 1 billion people, and both of us want the show to be sustainable. We just obviously have significant differences of opinion on how to do that and what our future should be. Good people can disagree. And it's what makes what I'm about to say very sad and not something I take any pleasure in. Yesterday, Tuesday, May 28th, we received the arbitrator's decision, and he comprehensively affirmed our position and agreed that the contract had been breached in multiple and material ways, which means that the contract is indeed terminated and The Chosen's relationship with Angel Studios is effectively over. Again, we take no pleasure in this, and we want to reiterate our deep appreciation for their immeasurable role in helping launch this show. I'm going to say that again. We do not take pleasure in this, and I want to thank Angel and the Harmon brothers for their extraordinary efforts in helping launch this show. But we came to the conclusion that we simply had no choice for the future of our company and this show, and the law agreed.
So obviously what we're seeing now on Angel Studios is making a lot more sense, as they've obviously separated completely, and that means, it must mean that the arbitrator had them actually completely separate, or they've made the decision to completely separate from The Chosen, meaning that everything is gone, because it's not just the Angel Studios app or the angelstudios.com or angel.com, but it's also all their socials, their YouTube channel, everything, every trace of The Chosen is actually gone. This is crazy, because Angel for so long has used The Chosen as their bargaining piece for so many of their other shows. And so this is a really, really big deal, because they can no longer say from the studio that brought you The Chosen. I don't think they can use that anymore, because they're completely separate now. They're not allowed to kind of mixed in that world. I don't know, man. That's crazy. One thing that Dallas did say is, obviously with the gossip and rumors and all the other stuff, as I'm trying to walk through this, obviously I've said some things that are wrong, and I've tried to clarify those things, and I thought I've done an okay job at that. And obviously there's things that a lot of people, around the internet said that have been completely wrong, and they're just taking things out of context and yelling about stuff or making up stuff or causing things to be worse than they are. Let's try to keep that at a minimum. I know that there's a lot of craziness going around in this situation right now, but I think this is going to be a healthy thing for both companies as they kind of separate and go in their own ways. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.